First and only dark skinned activist. I am the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the very first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. I started it back in 1998. I brought it to the internet, and people said I was crazy. They mocked me, then they copied me. But there's only one dark skinned activist, Rashida Strober, and you looking at her. All right, y'all. Now, y'all know that I am fresh off of a performance of A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, which is my play about dark skin. It is actually the original play about dark skin and colorism. And if you haven't seen it, you should not be talking about dark skin, darkism, or colorism. I'm the GOAT. I'm the originator of the entire land. I do this. So I'm fresh off of my performance. I did a in-person show in Atlanta, Georgia on Friday, this past Friday, of A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. And people could watch the stream through pay-per-view live stream, and people could also attend the show. And as promised, I told y'all that as soon as I got back to St. Petersburg, that I would be looking for a venue. And I got a lot of possibilities on the table. And I want you guys to make sure that you go to my Cash App and make a contribution, because again, all of the funds is goes to me producing. You got to open the door, please. All of the funds, because we won't be able to see in here because it's so dark. All of the funds go towards me producing the show. So make sure you guys make a donation. You can go to my Cash App, which is $ Rashida Lala. Once again, my Cash App is $ Rashida Lala. So what do I have to pay for? I have to pay for the venue. I have to pay for the technical setup. I have to pay for the travel. I have to pay for the marketing. Okay, these things all have to be paid for, and that is why I'm always raising funds. So now I'm at one of the possibilities, one of the possible venues for my next. You gotta open the door because they won't be able to see because it's dark in here. That's why I got the door open. So we'll just leave the door open. So right now, one of the possible venues for my show in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm not sure if we're gonna get this venue, but we may get this venue. If we do select this venue, people probably won't be invited because it'll just be for the pay-per-view live stream. See, my ultimate goal, guys, is to get a studio, because I've been doing this for a while, and what I finally learned is that I need a permanent home for the Dark Skin Activist tour, the Dark Skin Activist Studios, and that's why I'm raising funds. So my goal is to raise $1 million, because if I can get to $1 million, I can just secure a building and make it into the studios and produce all of my shows and just, dress it up with the technical setup. So my ultimate goal is to secure a building for the Dark Skin Activist Studios. But until then, I have to work with what I have. Okay. So now this venue here is in St. Petersburg, Florida. And if I do secure this venue, guys, it will only be for the pay-per-view live stream. I would just be using it to stream the live stream. And I would actually have to do the work of turning it into a theater. It would be on me. So that's a part of the deal. Talking to the person that owns this venue right now. He's allowed me to come out and show you guys. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks. I would have to definitely turn it into a black box theater. So here we go. I want you guys to take a look at it. We are in the building right now, and this is how it looks right now. Excuse me. This is the way it looks. But what I would do, and I'm thinking that this part right here would probably be big enough for the stage area. And I'll move all this stuff out the way. And again, guys, I want you to know that this is just a possibility. I'm not sure. I'm looking into all the possibilities. I don't count nothing out. That's the type of person I am. I'll keep running towards my goal until I get to where I need to be. And y'all can learn a lot from me, because this ain't easy. You got to really love and be dedicated to what you do. Let me tell you, I was fresh off of my performance in Atlanta on Friday. I got back to St. Petersburg about 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and I was up at 11 o'clock trying to figure this thing out. Okay. So here's the thing, y'all, you never give up. You keep on going. So this is the venue right here. I talked to the venue owner, and like I said, he's allowed me to come out and look. And yes, I would have to fix this area up. I would have to fix this up. Of course, we would move all this stuff out of the way. It's not a lot of stuff to fix back here. It's not a lot. And this would be the entranceway right here to come through. And we would turn this into, and it could go either way. I could perform on this end and have my camera work here, or I would probably perform this way. So, and have the camera work up here, because you come down from the stairs, put some black curtains up there and just turn it into, and get some, the theatrical lighting, and turn it into black box theater style, like in LA or in New York. Those of you that are familiar with the theater, this is what they do. Sometimes you have to get a space and you have to turn it into a theater yourself. And this is what I'm looking at doing. So this, and it's big enough for me to go ahead and do my one woman show, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. It's big enough. And like I said, this is the door right here. And I'm thinking that this is the entrance door. I'm thinking that I'd probably have the camera set up from here and angle it from up here and do it on this side. But this is a possible venue, guys. I just want y'all to know that this is a possibility. Don't look at it and be like, oh, look at that stuff there. It's a possibility. Hey, everybody that's watching, it is a possibility. And what I would do is, I would just turn it into a space. We would clean everything up and turn it into a space, and we would just roll out from there. So this is one of the venues that I'm looking at. And I will be renting this out from the venue owner. And right now we are negotiating everything and trying to put everything together. And Gary, so this is what it is, y'all. This is what it is. This is not a basement. We do not have. I'm in Florida. Somebody's talking about that's somebody's basement. Y'all some haters on here. I don't understand this. I don't get it. This is not a basement. This is a space right here. And this is a possibility. This is a possibility. And I might, because the person that owns this, they have let me know that I could rent this space out, but I would have to turn it into a theatrical space. So this is not the only space that I'm looking at in Florida. This is just one. There's at least 2 more places that I can go in Florida that are in St. Petersburg. I live in St. Petersburg, Florida. And my goal right now is just to secure a place to perform. That's the main goal. That's actually the hardest part of this that people don't realize. As a self-producing independent artist, I'm responsible for securing spots to perform. And so if you want to perform, listen, you just got to do what you got to do. You can't come making excuses. You just got to go out and do what you got to do. And this is one of the areas that I am looking at, because it's definitely a possibility. There's possibilities here. I don't mind coming in here, cleaning everything up, going to get the lighting, going to get the black curtains and turning it into a space. It's not written in stone, but this is a possibility. Like I said, I got 2 more spaces that I'm going to be looking at in St. Petersburg. And then I got 1 space so far in Dallas, Texas. And so I may be going to Dallas next week to look at that space in person. Now, the space in Dallas, Texas, I wouldn't have to come in there and do nothing. That one's already ready to go. So I'm just kind of taking y'all through the stuff that I have to go through to get my show produced. It's not for the faint of heart. You gotta love what you do. You gotta be committed. You gotta be dedicated. And that's what it is with me. I'm committed, I'm dedicated, and this is what it is, y'all. And so here's the thing. Help me make this happen, y'all. If you want to help me make this happen, simply go to my Cash App, $Rashida Lala. Once again, $Rashida Lala. And the funds, obviously, y'all know what it is. It goes towards the venue rental space. It goes towards all the technical setup I got to do, the travel, the marketing that I have to do. It goes towards the production of my show. So go to my Cash App. My Cash App is $Rashida Lala, $Rashida Lala. And if this space right here becomes a possibility, I will be able to come in here and, we can work something out. I will be able to come in here and overhaul this place and turn it into a theatrical space and give y'all a show in the next 2 to 3 weeks. If I decide to go with the one in Dallas, Texas, that will probably be more than likely in August. Okay, we will be looking at August. Guys, give me a second. Guess who that is? That's actually my lawyer for y'all know who I'm suing. Hold on one second. So guys, that was actually my attorney that was just calling me. We have a meeting this afternoon at 3:00. I don't know what some of y'all know what's going on with this whole Tommy Sotomayor situation. And yes, I am going to be filing a lawsuit against him. We are working on that right now. So I'm working on these things simultaneously. BMT Business Minded Talk, hit me up. They so jealous. They just mad because let me tell y'all something. I done worked so doggone hard on producing my shows. People mad at me because I won't quit. Okay, they coming on here hating and they don't know the amount of time and effort and money that I had to spend. I was going through all that crap last week for the last 2 weeks with Tommy Sotomayor, and I still produced my show. I still came out to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and I gave people a full performance. The only thing y'all could say is, she had some technical issues, which I did. The stream was buffering, but I produced my show. I ain't let nobody stop me. Through everything I was going through, I still produced my June 26th show. It went down. And Jerry and Lauren was in the building. My daughter was in the play. It went down. So these people can hate all they want. You can hate all you want because I'm going to keep producing my shows. There's nothing that you can do to stop me. And if anybody knows, let me just put this out in the atmosphere. If anybody knows a venue, because right now I'm looking for venues. That's why I'm showing y'all. This is a possibility where I'm at. I don't know if I'm going to get this venue. I'm looking at several venues. But if you know of a venue hold on one second. If you know of a venue where I can come and bring my show and put my show up, hit me up. And I'm only talking about serious people. Please do not come hit me up if you want to play games, because I'm a very serious person, as y'all can see. I do what I say I'm going to do. I get it done. And do you know, one thing I could say, I've seen growth with this, because I did my first pay-per-view in 2018 and I sold more tickets online than in the building. Okay, that shows you what persistence will do. Okay, that shows you that if you keep going and you never give up, despite what the haters say, despite what the jealous people, because let me tell y'all something, it's a lot of people out there that wish they could do what I do. They might be an artist, they might be an actor, they might be a rapper, and they wish that they had the discipline and the drive, because that's really what it is at the end of the day. You got to have discipline and drive. They wish that they could do what I do, but they don't have the follow through. I have the follow through. And that's why some of these people, that's why you jealous. That's why you mad. But you will never be able to stop me, because I'm going to keep putting my show up. I'm going to keep doing this. And as you can see, fresh off of my show from Friday, and I'm still here getting ready to put up another show, putting it up. And I'm just showing y'all what I do behind the scenes. Normally, I do not show people what I do behind the scenes. I just do it. But it seems that people are interested. So I am showing you literally how I go around to different places. I talk to different people. If I go out to Dallas, I'm going to film that. I'll be out there filming that. And I'll be letting y'all see what I do. This is what I do. This is the hard work you got to put in. You can never rest. If you got to go, you got to get up and you got to make that thing happen. Melody, I just want to say I love you very much. And I appreciate every single thing that you did to help me. Shout out to you. A special thank you to you. I thank everybody that helped me out with my show that I just did Friday. I want to let y'all know I sold more tickets online than I did in the building, and that speaks volumes. And I just want to say thank you very, very much. Very, very much, Melody. She been rocking with me from day one. A lot of y'all been rocking with me from day one. And I got so much gratefulness and thank you to y'all. I just want y'all to know that because I know I be talking to the haters a lot. But the people that's behind me and the people that support me, you know what I'm saying? Like people like BMT, Business Minded Talk, Melody, and a lot of other people out there, man, I love y'all. And I just want y'all to know that from the bottom of my heart. And ain't nobody stopping this. Ain't nobody stopping the Dark Skin Activist Tour. The Dark Skin Activist Tour is in full effect because I could take this space right here and I could turn it into a theater. And that's why you mad. Instead of you up here hating on me, and you need to pursue your dream. You need to follow your dream. Don't hate on me. Pursue your dream. You understand? Stop hating on me because you can't stop me. I do this. This is what I do. You never gonna be able to stop me. And let me tell you, if I go to the other venue in St. Petersburg, after I go handle an errand I gotta do, I'll show y'all that. This is what I do. This is how I do it. Stop hating and do what you gotta do. This is the behind the scenes unglamorous work that people don't want to do, but they mad at me because I got the drive and the discipline to push forward. Yeah, and I will be doing another rehearsal of my play, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, on Thursday. Still doing rehearsals, still handling business. You can't stop me. Hit my cash out. For those of you that believe in my work, y'all already know I done went over the production, some of the production expenses, venue, okay, technical setup, travel, marketing. Make sure y'all go and make a donation. Cash out, $Rashida Once again, $Rashida Lala. Once again, $Rashida Lala. I got to get out of here because I do have a 3:00 meeting with my attorney. While I'm producing my play, I'm getting ready to sue Tommy Sotomayor. Show Liz, we gonna get all that done. The dark skinned activist is in the building, and she ain't stopping. She ain't stopping. Rashida Lala. Hit my cash out. Support the Dark Skin Activist Tour. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Much love.